And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Den here at Sierra College in Rockland as your Sierra College Wolverines take on the visiting Sac City Panthers. Game 2 of the series that the Wolverines took down in Sacramento on Tuesday in extra innings. We will be back in about 25 minutes for team introductions. It's 1:32 according to my clock here, so maybe even less than that. Probably about 21, 22 minutes for team intros, and game time scheduled for 2 p.m. first start. I'm going to turn off the microphone now, but again, we will be back for intros shortly before 2. And welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, those joining us on the live stream today for today's game 2 of the 3-game set between your Sierra College Wolverines and the visiting Sac City Panthers. We are just about ready for the introduction of today's starting lineups. And now let's introduce the starting lineups. First for the visiting Sac City Panthers. Leading off today for the Panthers, number 25, shortstop Eddie Fines. Batting second, number 4, first baseman Levi Sotomayor. Batting third, number 10, center fielder Jackson Blakely. Batting fourth, number 20, left fielder Caden Isola. Batting fifth, number 3, right fielder Tyson Mayberry. Batting sixth, number 37, third baseman Jackson Norton. Batting seventh, number 7, catcher Cal Elvis. Batting eighth, number 2, designated hitter Dom Agrea. And batting 9, number 27, second baseman Brendan Murphy. On the mound today for the Panthers, number 8, Brady Wilson. And now let's introduce your Sierra College Wolverines. Leading off for the Wolverines, number 32, center fielder Landon Better. Batting second, number 15, first baseman Cody Ferrante. Batting third, number 1, second baseman Brady Ranello. Batting fourth, number 36, catcher Jake Redding. Batting fifth, number 25, left fielder Andrew Wazelchuk. Batting sixth, number 7, right fielder Owen Faith. Batting seventh, number 20, designated hitter Devin Carter. Batting eighth, number 33, third baseman Colin Gallagher. Batting 9, number 28, shortstop E.J. Cord. And starting on the mound for your Wolverines, number 12, Cam Staten. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise and remove your hats, facing the flag flying in left field as we honor our nation with the national anthem. And welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Den here in Rockland. Sierra College, game 2 between these two teams. Wolverines took on Sac City down in Sacramento on Tuesday. And it was quite the battle, as I understand. I wasn't there. I got to check out part of it. They were doing a live broadcast, and on Game Changers, I recall they had. And so some people were checking in and out here and there. Kind of tough to follow some of the action, although they did have it, the stats that would pop up there on Game Changer. It was an extra innings affair. Wolverines pulled off with an 8-6 win there in the 11th inning. Good day for the Wolverines. That's the second extra innings affair in 2 weeks. Of course, they'd lost a hard-fought battle down in Santa Rosa. Game 2 from last week, lost at 7-6. Wolverines took the extra innings win this week. And game 2 today, Wolverines can win the series. Sac City looking to battle back. Again, this is the Big 8, and it's tough competition throughout when we start talking conference pay here in the Big 8. Just about ready for our first pitch. Leading off today for Sac City, number 25, shortstop Eddie Fines. There's that first pitch. And the first pitch comes at 2:02. Cam Staten on the mound for your Wolverines. Next pitch misses as well. It's ball 2. Staten out of Placer High School in Auburn, making the start today for the Wolverines, who settled in right there as the game 2 starter pretty much every week. 9 total appearances, 8 starts. Coming in with a 2-1 record on the season so far. Facing Eddie Fines, the shortstop, and the first strike to Fines. 3 balls in a row from Staten. There's the first strike. See if he goes for the 3-1 pitch. Swings, fouling it off to the left-hand side, bouncing off the net. And, one of the Sac City players just reached up. Boom, bare hands. I got it. No problem. Full count. Swing. Tips. Foul ball. He's going to try it again. Fines comes into today's ball game. .425 batting average on the season. 17 starts, 23 total games played. Hits that one and drops it into center field for a base hit. You can see where he gets the batting average from. A single to start off the day for the Panthers. Now batting, number 4, first baseman Levi Sotomayor. Levi drops the bat down, showing the bunt. Takes the strike. See, misses. Sotomayor playing first base today. As I recall, he was a pitcher last year. He had spent some time in the summer with Lincoln Potters. Did a pretty good job, as I recall. And so now, correct me if I'm wrong. Again, my memory, I wouldn't trust it either. But I thought he was a pitcher. Quick throw over from Staten to first. Checking up on Fines, the runner. 1-1 the count to Sotomayor. Staten looking over. Swing. Strike two. Swing, pops this one up. Colin Gallagher, the third baseman, moves a couple to the left, couple to the right, makes the catch. Could have been doing the cha-cha slide, any one of the line dances. Sure. Now batting, number 10, center fielder Jackson Blakely. One down, lone runner at first. Here in the top of the first inning. Strike one to start things off to the center fielder. Blakely with a .345 batting average this season. 27 starts out of the 28 appearances for the Panthers. Staten going right after him. 2 strikes to Jackson Blakely. Swing, fouls it right back here to the net here. .511, 190 out of Pleasant Valley High in Chico. Went 2 for 6 in game 1 of the series. Runner goes. The throw is made. Says he's safe. That is a tough throw, folks. If the flag doesn't even represent that well. But that wind is just howling. Coming across. I mean, wind's coming right into the face here. Got one of the windows open in the booth, and it's blowing in. Coach is coming out. Has something going on in the Sierra trainer. Coming out, athletic training staff on the field. And you could see Fines holding his shoulder. Well, sadly, I don't have instant replay, but yeah, you could rewind the video and see what it looks like. But the way he's holding the arm very gingerly there, that right arm, he is not moving it at all. May be an issue there. So are we going to have, yes, indeed, we are going to have a pinch runner coming out. Well, no, maybe not. Yes? Yes? No, what are we doing? He's taking off his gloves, putting on his running gloves. Okay, now I see what's going on. Pinch running on second base, number 9, Cy Carpenter. Throw made, and Carpenter heads for third as that ball gets away. I'm looking up. Was the throw offline there? It was offline coming. So Cy Carpenter comes into pinch run for the shortstop Eddie Fines. Makes his way to third, and he's now 90 feet away from Sac City, taking the lead. Shot popped up into left field. Andrew Wasselchuk on the run, along with today's shortstop, E.J. Cord. Ball was over the fence, dropped into the visitor bullpen there. So Cy will stay at third. And again, the ball may have went straight up, but with this wind, it was blowing out. There's no doubt. I was joking with one of the coaches earlier. You know, I would take bets. I don't think anything is going to go out today over right field. I'll just say that right now. Of course, then again, oh, look at that. Owen Faith tried to get underneath it, missed it, then makes the long throw, making up for the drop catch and gets the second out, but one run will score. Yeah, so it's going to be an error in right field. Now batting number 20, left fielder Caden Isola. So he'll get the base or the double off of the air and right, but gets tagged out at third for the second out. But the run scores, and that's really all that counts. We got a one-run lead right now for the Panthers. Sirens coming down the road as I see an ambulance driving down Rockland Road right now. Fouls back, going off of Sierra catcher Jake Redding's face mask. Does not appear to be stunned. Just, yeah, no problem. I got this. The ambulance turns left on Sierra College and just stays right on my microphone. Thank you. Ball fouls up and over. Gotta appreciate those ambulance guys. No matter the weather, no matter the time, they're there. 4 a.m, boom, they're there. 2-2, 2 outs. Caden Isola. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Isola goes down swinging. We'll be back bottom of the first. Panthers with the early lead. So Carpenter moves over to second base, who came in to pinch run Freddie Fines. And Brendan Murphy, who started at second, slides over to short. I mean, slides over. I guess he never even played second yet. They hadn't even got to the defense. And leading off for your Wolverines, number 32, center fielder Landon Vetter. First pitch, ball one, Landon Vetter. Here's the second one, and that hits the strike zone. 1-1 the count. Again, Landon Vetter leading things off. He fouls that one off to the left-hand side. That's headed for the football field there. First baseman Cody Ferrante on deck out of Granite Bay High School, and he'll be followed up by Brady Ranello, Roseville High grad, batting third today, and that one too far inside. Ties up the count, 2-2. Here's the pitch. That'll be a ball. Turns. That's going to be strike one on, or strike three on Landon Vetter. Now batting for the Wolverines, first baseman Cody Ferrante. First pitch to Ferrante is going to be ball one. Again, we're here in the bottom of the first inning. Panthers got the early lead, 1-0. Ferrante pops that one into right. It's fair. He's going for two. Coach is pointing and saying, take it. Nice shot down the right field line for Cody Ferrante. And here comes a brand new walk-up song. Now batting for the Wolverines, number one, second baseman Brady Ranello. And first pitch to Ranello, I think over the helmet even. It's a little high. Catcher Jake Redding on deck. Pops that one high up into right field. Very short right, deep second. And that it just gets over there, hits that wind, and stops. Now batting for the Wolverines, catcher Jake Redding. So runners at first and third now for Sierra. Trail 1-0, but want the opportunity to tie it up right here. Again, that ball just starts out for right field and then just drops. You see the right fielder out there, Tyson Mayberry, trying to run in for the Panthers, just can't get to it in time. There's the first strike to Redding, 2-1. Checks the swing, just bounces back to the pitcher, and he'll run it all the way through, but get thrown out at first. 1-3. Now batting for your Wolverines, left fielder Andrew Wasselchuk. So Wasselchuk comes in. The other new walkout song for the Wolverines. Worked for Brady Ranello, so boom, swing. Foul back. 2 outs so far for Sierra with 2 on, second and third. And that pitch going to find the outside part of the plate for strike 2, 1-2 to Ranello. Swung, fouled off to the right-hand side, and nice souvenir out there for the Sierra soccer team. That one even a little further out into the middle of the soccer field. And I know Coach Jay is here, so pitch flies in high, evens up the count, 2-2. All right, thank you. Gets that one the hard way, and so he's going to make his way down to first. Now batting for Sierra College, right fielder Owen Faith. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Cody Ferrante, the lead runner for the Wolverines, on third. Smack into center field, and the center fielder, Jackson Blakely, slides over, makes the grab for the out, leaving 3 on for the Wolverines as they trail after 1-0. Leading out the second inning for the Panthers, number 3, right fielder Tyson Mayberry. First pitch from Staten to Mayberry, strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. Again, Panthers leading this one early. Here in the top of the second inning. Mayberry, the 5 batter for the Panthers, leading things off. He'll be followed by Jackson Norton, the third baseman, and then catcher Cal Elvis, 5, 6, and 7. Just misses the outside, 1 and 2 now from Staten to Mayberry. Thanks again to Matt Pearson, who came in and called Saturday's game for me and joined you on the live stream. I know there were a couple of tech issues that wasn't his fault. I mean, it was set up. We had it ready to go, and internet has a little problem out here. Every now and then just drops out, and in fact, it did earlier today. We were kind of wondering if we were going to be able to live stream, and got it back up and working in time, so we appreciate that. Swing, fouled up off to the left-hand side. But appreciate you, Matt, for coming in. Matt does PA work for American River College, and I, on occasion, will go down there and fill in for him. So he's done the same here. I appreciate that. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout in the books for Staten, Cam Staten. Now batting, number 37, third baseman Jackson Norton. Coming in high for ball 1. Phone ringer going off. There's the strike, 1 and 1. Low, 2 and 1. Again, I don't think you can hear the wind howling, but we can from here. It's just kind of howling. Swings on that one for strike 2. Imagine that wind's got to be blowing the ball around a little bit. Looks down at it as it comes across. Does not swing, but it'll be strike 3 and the second strikeout of the inning. Third one in a row for Staten. Now batting, number 7, catcher Cal Elvis. Not Cole Elvis. Wrong player. I wonder if that's a relative. I have to ask. I imagine so. I know the Isola family is well represented on the Panthers, long line of them. First strike, it's 2 and 1 now to the catcher. Two and 1, 2 outs, nobody on. Just misses inside. Ball 3, 3 and 1. Elvis with the 203 batting average. Swings and misses for second strike. Full count now to Cal Elvis. Made 20 starts of the 29 for Sac City, of the 29 games they've played. Swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts in a row for Cam Staten. Go to the bottom of the second. Wolverines trail 1-0. Leading off for your Wolverines, designated hitter Devin Carter. First pitch to Devin Carter, ball one. Carter making his way back into the lineup today. Batting in the 7th spot. He'll be followed by third baseman Colin Gallagher and E.J. Cord, who gets the start at short. And a nice pop into left field. Devin Carter heading for second. Great way to return to the lineup with us. Two-bagger start things off. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 33, Colin Gallagher. Gallagher also back in the lineup. Drops the bunt down, changing things up a little bit. Long throw missed at first as the throw was a little bit wide. And Carter's going to score. Gallagher makes his way to second. And the game is tied, ladies and gentlemen, 1-1. Yeah. Now batting for your Wolverines, shortstop E.J. Cord. And it wouldn't be right unless I said, EJ, this is first time he's heard his walk-up too, because he just picked a new walk-up song. Gosh, all this new music today, and it's a brand new look out there in the bottom half of the lineup. Carter, Gallagher, Cord. Gallagher, the runner at second, off the throwing error from third, decides to drop down a bunt himself, goes down, and it's going to roll foul. It may have stayed fair, but with the wind blowing the way it was today, no, it was rolling all the way off the green, you know. Just the way it's going to be today. That wind is pounding. 1-2 the count. No outs. He's just lining up, showing bunt. Pulls it back, and the ball flies outside. Kind of gets away as Wilson keeps looking back, checking second. Go ahead running for the Wolverines on second base, and Cord swings, fouls back to the net. Again, going to show bunt. Pulls it back. Ball low and outside once again. Not completely, out there into the other batter box like it was the time before, but not sure if he's throwing Wilson off his game, but he's going to keep doing it. Pulls it back, swings, goes into shallow right. Going to be foul, and it over the fence there, so try coming back again. Again, these fly balls in the right, they just hit the edge of the dirt going into the outfield, and they stop. It's that wind is coming in, just stops these balls. Full count. Swing once again, and that one's going to go foul, but will sail off to the right-hand side, headed for the Sierra College softball field. Behind us on the right side, and I'm seeing a couple of, looks like raindrops on the window. That one is going to go into right field. Looks like a fair ball. Gets underneath it, throws the ball. Second baseman misses, or excuse me, the shortstop misses. That's the shortstop, Brendan Murphy. And so now batting, Landon Vetter. Now batting for Sierra College, center fielder Landon Vetter. And what was just a couple of raindrops is now turning into rain. No kidding, real rain. In fact, I may even have to pull the camera back just a little bit so it doesn't get all wet. The long throw made, and he's punched out at second. Got off a little bit, and he's going to be throwing out there at second base. Colin Gallagher heads back to the dugout. Oh and 1 count, 2 outs now to Vetter. And the Sierra fans, I see, pulling out the umbrellas. Vetter swings, takes strike 3. We're going to go to the third. All tied up, 1-1. And look at this, Jessup. No. Leading off the third inning for the Panthers, number 2, Dom Agrea. First pitch going to be high and outside, ball 1, as we've been joined. Some of the Jessup coaching staff here coming in, getting out of the rain, because who really wants to sit out in the rain right now? You could see on camera, even, you know, this high-def computer camera, you can still see it's coming down pretty good. Nice little rainstorm in the middle of the day. I don't know who exactly laid the odds on 20%, but if you took the odds, you're a big winner today. We got more people coming in, hanging out in the nice covered booth that I sit in indoors. 3-1 count to Dom Agrea, designated hitter today for the Panthers. He's going to see a second strike, full count. 244 batting average on the season, 10 starts, and 17 total appearances for the Panthers. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be the first out and the 5th K in a row for Cam Staten. Wolverines starting pitcher. Now batting, number 27, shortstop Brendan Murphy. And so Murphy, with a .213 batting average, comes in as the number 9 batter in the order. And Staten just starts off strike one. Apparently, the rain hasn't interfered with Staten's game. He's still zeroed in. Oh, okay. I shouldn't have said that. It's right about there. The ball slips and smacks him in the back. Okay, hit by pitch. What are you going to do? Now batting, number 9, second baseman Cy Carpenter. So Carpenter's first at bat, he came in as the pinch runner for the starting shortstop, Eddie Fines. Came in to run at second. And he represents the lone run on the board for the Panthers, and the throw over to first, not in time. Carpenter with a .321 batting average of his own in his first at bat. Another throw made. Well, the downpour is kind of subsided, but it's still raining. Pitch inside. 2-0. Make that 3-0. Looks like that rain is really picking back up again. Pretty visible. Swing, fouls back to the net. Full count now to Murphy. That's what the third throw over to first. Liner over to the shortstop, makes the throw to first. It's not going to be in time. But the second out, nice catch there by the shortstop, E.J. Cord. Now batting for the Panthers, number 4, first baseman, Levi Sotomayor. Wasn't Levi pitching last year? Huh?
Yeah, 4 innings. He has 1 inning this year.
Well, no, but I mean last year for the Potters. Wasn't he pitching?
He threw in 2 years.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the Potters coach? He was one this year. Is he Is that a GM? What's that? How was that last year? Is it last year? Yeah. There's no chance.
It helps when you got Potter's coaches behind me and can ask that question. It's like, oh yeah, he was absolutely. First strike to Sotomayor, 2-1 count, 2 outs, runner on first. Here in the top of the third inning, all tied up 1-1. Third ball. And he's going to get the walk down to first. So 2 on now. Now batting, number 10, center fielder Jackson Blakely. Strike one to Blakely. Swings and fouls that one straight back to the net. 0-2 now. Blakely had reached on an error in the first. Missed catch out there in right field. Swing, foul that one off. And that one's heading for the soccer field. Comes in high for the first ball. That's 1-2 the count. Staten decides to throw back to second. Ranello over there. Really didn't lead off too far. That's Brendan Murphy, the lead runner for the Panthers on second. Slides over a little bit more. And definitely slowing down the pace. Who is pitching currently? Cam Staten on the mound for the Wolverines is the starter, and he gets another strikeout. And so we're going to go to the bottom of the third inning. All tied up. 1-1. Leading off bottom of the third for your Wolverines, first baseman Cody Ferrante. So Cody Ferrante, number 2 in the order, but will be leading off the third inning for Sierra College. He'll be followed by Brady Brunello and Jake Redding. Ferrante, Granite Bay Grizzly. Swing, foul. 1-1. Excuse me, 1-2. Thought better. 2-2. Did he? No. Okay. Quick appeal down to the field umpire. Says no, he didn't go. Full count now to Ferrante. The Wilson pitch going to be high and another walk. See you guys. Take care. Now batting for Sierra College, number 1, Brady Ranello. Ranello drops down the bunt, cuts back to Wilson, the pitcher, who makes the throw in time to first, but the runner moves over. And so successful sac bunt laid down. Now batting for Sierra College, catcher Jake Redding. First pitch to Redding. Catches that outside corner of the plate for strike 1. So we hit the Lincoln part of the lineup. Redding, Lincoln Zebra grad. He'll be followed by Andrew Wasselchuk, the left fielder, fellow Zebra teammate. That one drifts well outside. Redding is not going to chase that. 1-2. Swing, pops it up. It's going to bounce. And the shortstop, Murphy, makes the throw in time. 6-3 for the second out. Now batting for Sierra College, number 25, Andrew Wasselchuk. First pitch to Wasselchuk outside. Ball 1. Again, look, one base runner on for the Wolverines there at second. Ganson, Wasselchuk pops that one up and it's going foul to the left-hand side, but the third baseman, Jackson Norton, makes the catch and the out, and we'll go to the fourth. Once again, tied 1-1. Thank you very much. Leading off the fourth inning for Sac City, number 20, Caden Isola. So Isola stepping up to the mound to lead things off, leading batter in the regular lineup. 10 starts, 14 appearances, but batting .486. Only one bomb, but a couple doubles. 3 doubles among 17 hits. One and one the count to Isola from the Wolverines starter, Cam Staten. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Already mentioned it, but 6 strikeouts thus far for Cam Staten. 5 in a row, plus 1 extra to end the third. And just as we say he ended the third, he also started the fourth. There you go. 1 more strikeout, 2nd in a row for Isola. Now batting number 3, right fielder Tyson Mayberry. Mayberry also struck out in his first appearance. That led off the 2nd inning. That pitch high and inside as he kind of turns out of the way. Ball 1. Pitch, other side this time. Ball 2. Swings, and that one goes foul into the visitor bullpen. It's funny because we saw cloud cover all morning, and then some blue sky was popping out, thinking it was going to be a good afternoon. They were just talking about rain in the morning. And then we get a nice little downpour. Two and two after that foul off of the catcher there. Staten pitch, swing and a miss, and another strikeout. Now batting, number 37, third baseman Jackson Norton. Well, Norton also struck out in his first appearance. We'll see if the streak stays the same and starts off strike one. Pitch falls inside, 2-1. Swing fouled off to the right-hand side. Oh, excuse me, it was 1-1. Now it's 1-2. Let's get that right. The one umpire out in the field today. Swing and a miss. And the fourth straight strikeout, 9th overall on the day for Staten. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. Tied up. 1-1. To pull that up. Leading off for your Wolverines, number 7, Owen Faith. First pitch to Faith inside. Swing, little liner down to the third baseman, makes the long throw over just in time for the out. Now batting for Sierra College, number 20, Devin Carter. Devin Carter out of Alpha Charter. So that one bounce off. That's going to be a ball one. So Owen Faith, Devin Carter, and on deck, the third baseman, Colin Gallagher out of Folsom High. Another one outside. 2-0. Once again, misses outside. 3-0 now to the designated hitter, Devin Carter. He got the start good portion of the preseason. 4 straight balls, and he's going to head for first with the walk. Now batting for Sierra College, third baseman Colin Gallagher. Swings and sends that first pitch out into center. Center fielder kind of stutter stepped. So I think the wind grabbed a hold of it and stopped it. He came in, made the grab.
Yeah, I got my associates from here. I transferred over.
Now batting for Sierra College, shortstop EJ Cord. Swings on that first pitch, sends it over to the third baseman who fumbles with it, cannot grab a hold of the ball. Obviously, the ground is very wet, could not get a grip on it.
Yeah.
You going to call it a hit? Yeah. Now batting for the Wolverines, center fielder Landon Vetter. Yeah, it was tough. I mean, the way that the ball is rolling through this grass, had a tough time fielding it. Was he going to beat out the throw? One and one from Wilson to the Wolverines leadoff man today, Landon Vetter. Swing, sends that one into left. They make the grab for the third out. And leaving 2 on, we're going to go to the 5th inning, still tied 1-1. All right. Playing a little Earth, Wind, and Fire because they miss an element. Rain. And that's what we're getting today. May have stopped. We'll see. To pull up the satellite here pretty quick. Getting ready to start the 5th inning. Here at the Den, Sierra College tied up 1-1. Leading off the 5th inning, number 7, Cal Elvis. Elvis, number 7 batter with the 7 on the jersey too. He'll be followed by Dom Ogrea and Brendan Murphy, 7, 8, and 9. 2-0 to start things off to Agrea from Staten. There's the strike, 2-1. Agrea had struck out in his first plate appearance to end the second inning. Swings and fouls that one straight up and back, up and over. Evens up the count, 2-2. Pops that one off to the right-hand side, and that is going to drop down just inside the fence. Two to the count. Swing, pops that one up, and that one's going to be in the field of play. The second baseman, Brady Ranello, dances around back and forth, just like the ball was in the wind there. Makes the grab for the out. Now batting, number 2, Tom Agrea. Touches him, and so it's going to be a hit by pitch. Now batting number 27, shortstop Brendan Murphy. So Staten had a streak of 5 batters and then a streak of 4 batters, all with strikeouts. 9 strikeouts on the day for Staten. And as Murphy thinks about that one, he goes around, called strike 1. 9 strikeouts thus far. Pops that one up, and it looks like the third baseman, Gallagher, is going to be the one getting underneath that. Got a little nervous as that glove went back. He made the catch. Now batting for the Panthers, number 9, second baseman, Cy Carpenter. 2 outs, lone runner over at first. On the hit by pitch. Staten decides to throw over. The lefty taking a look at first. Carpenter with no stolen bases so far. Staten wants to hold that stat. Turns the shoulder, but it's still going to be a strike. Could say it was on the inside part of the plate. I'll give him that much. Swings, goes right back to Staten off the one hop, makes the toss over to first for the out. Come back, bottom of the 5th, still tied 1-1. Well, I don't know how well you could see it on the camera, but the rain has returned. Definitely see the raindrops coming through the window, not just a simple sprinkle, but it's coming across. We'll see. Leading off the bottom of the fifth inning for your Wolverines, first baseman Cody Ferrante. Yes, I could see the drops even on my monitor here, and Ferrante turns on that one, sending it foul down the first baseline. And you could see the intensity of the rainfall picking up a little bit more. Ferrante takes a big swing at that one, strike two. Smacks it, grounder over to second, makes the throw to first. It's going to be in time for the out. Now batting for Sierra College, second baseman Brady Renello. Renello swings on that first pitch. Strike one. Reached on a single in his first at bat today. In the rain, we're just hearing it bouncing off the roof here and off the windows. That one high and inside, 2-1. Catcher Jake Redding on deck. Could see the umbrellas kind of dancing around in front of the camera, but 3-1 now the count. Hard shot to the third baseman. The throw over in time for the 5-3 out. Now batting for your Wolverines, catcher Jake Redding. Redding swings, fouls that one off to the right-hand side. 0-1. Pitch from Wilson, a little high. Ties up the count, 1-1. Still got a couple people down here watching the game. It just is kind of wet. American flag standing up out there in left field as the wind blows from right to left, and just like that foul ball, goes from right to left into the visitor bullpen. 2-2 the count to Jake Redding from Wilson, the starter for Sac City. Swing, fouls, count stays 2-2. Swing and a miss. Catcher going to throw down to first. And strikeout recorded. Going to the sixth. Still tied. 1-1. Leading off the sixth inning for Sac City, number 4, first baseman Levi Sotomayor. All tied up 1-1 here in the sixth inning. Sotomayor, Blakely, and Isola to start things off for the Panthers. And Sotomayor will reach, smacking that one in the right field. Base hit for Sotomayor, his first of the day. Now batting number 10, center fielder Jackson Blakely. Well, that was only the second hit, correct? Second hit given up by Staten today. The leadoff man, Fines, started off the game for the Panthers with a base hit and then injured himself as he stole second. And so he left. So the only hit, the player is no longer in the game. Now Sotomayor joins that club, and he's the Brenner at second. 0-1 the count now to the center fielder, Jackson Blakely. Staten again throws over to first. Pitch high, 1-1. Yes, you can see that cell on the radar just kind of developing, and looks like it's thinning out a little bit, but do we really know? Depending on how fast it moves. Staten again throws over to first, getting a little bit closer this time. Sotomayor still safe. Now, Levi had played for the Potters. Staten had played for the Potters, teammates. Summer ball. That's okay. And that pitch inside, 2-1. Again, top of the sixth inning, both starters still in the ball game. It's a tight one, 1-1. As we see strike one. Blakely did strike out in his last plate appearance, reached on an error in the first. Blakely comes into today's game with a 345. He's going to hit that one up into left field. And Andrew Wazelchuk takes a couple of steps up, makes the grab for the out. Now batting, number 20, left fielder Caden Isola. (6'2", 210, Isola. Smack that one foul. Little high, ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Isola from Cam Staten. Again, little high, 2-1. Right fielder Tyson Mayberry on deck. That pitch inside, 3 balls. Isola has struck out in both of his plate appearances today, along with Mayberry, who is to follow, and Jackson Norton. 3 batters in a row with 2 strikeouts. Swing, pops that one straight up, going over several players, converging right at the fence in front of the Sierra dugout. The ball drops. Players do not get there in time. I think they were there. It was just they were kind of like looking at that fence as they were running up. Did not make the catch of that foul ball, so Isola is going to get another shot. Full count. 1 runner on, 1 out. Swing, tips it foul, so he's going to get another shot. 3 balls, 3 strikes on the board. I saw that, man. I saw that. We get it. Swing and a miss. There's that 3rd strike. And the 3rd strikeout in a row for Isola. Now batting number 3, right fielder Tyson Mayberry. Well, this middle of the order has been really good for Cam Staten. And he starts off once again with a strike. 10 strikeouts on the day for Cam Staten. That pitch falls outside, 1-1. Well, we had a close game on Tuesday. Extra innings down at Sac City as Sierra won that one 8-6. We got another close one today, 1-1 here in the top of the sixth. Marred by a little bit of weather, but pitcher's just doing a great job. Throw over once again to first. Foul down the first base line. Come back, try it again. 1-2. Sotomayor, the runner on first for the Panthers, just kind of held onto that pitch too long as that ball falls way outside. Redding jumps over there and grabs it. Just a great backstop for Sierra this year. Jake has started in 21 of 25 total games played. Fly out to Andrew Wasselchuk in left field. And we're going to go to the bottom of the sixth inning already. Still tied, 1-1. Getting ready for the bottom of the sixth here at the Den at Sierra College. Andrew Wasselchuk leading things off for the Wolverines, followed by Owen Faith, then Devin Carter, 5, 6, 7 in the order. Wasselchuk, who made the final catch there in the top of the sixth, the left fielder for the Wolverines. Leading off the sixth inning for Sierra College, number 25, Andrew Wasselchuk. The Zebra swings on the first pitch down the third baseline, and the throw made in time for the out. Now batting for Sierra College, number 7, right fielder Owen Faith. First pitch, Joe and Faith, going to be low, ball one. Starter Brady Wilson on the mound here in the 6th inning. Both starters going deep. The bunt attempt pops straight back to the net as Cal Elvis, the catcher for the Panthers, runs back to the net thinking maybe I got a shot at it. Ball did not go down. We've seen pretty good luck with some bunts here and there. Wolverines using that wet grass in the infield. Next pitch. Nice pitch, really, from Wilson. Saw the break, just did not quite get in. That one's low, gets away from Elvis. That's all right. One of the Sierra relievers comes over. Hey, I got that. 3-1 the count. Swing, foul. 3-2 now. The count to Owen Faith. Devin Carter, designated hitter for Sierra, on deck. Swing, grounder, gets through the gap, and that's going to be a base hit for Owen Faith. Now batting for Sierra College, number 20, Devin Carter. Well, Devin Carter steps to the plate, got a double in his first at-bat today, and then walked in his second. Returned to the lineup. Pretty good day for Devin Carter. 1 out, 1 on, and throw over to first. Not going to be in time. Faith gets back, the speedy right fielder for the Wolverines. Pitch inside to Carter for the ball, 1-1. Throw over to first, not in time. Carter with the 264 average on the season. Faith with the 284, Carter with the 284, or 264. Grounder not going to be thrown in time. Ball is wet. What are you going to do? Ground is wet. Now batting for Sierra College, third baseman Colin Gallagher. And so the Folsom Bulldog steps up. Big one hop right over the pitcher's head, and it's going to reach base hit, and it's going to score another run for the Wolverines, who take the lead 2-1. Now batting for Sierra College, shortstop E.J. Cord. Runners at first and second for the Wolverines. Cord drops the bat down, showing the bunt, pulls it back in time, ball one. And another little wave of rain as we see the drops coming across the screen and across my once dirty window. They might be cleaned off by the end of the today. I don't know. Pops that one straight up in the air, and Elvis, the catcher, Colbeck comes in. Run will score. Sorry, the throw was offline. He was going, I mean, he never altered his base run path, nothing like that. Third baseman kind of going down for the ball. Sorry. So Aiden Colbeck comes in, the pride of Belgrade, Montana, and scores one more for the Wolverines. Sorry, Coach. That's it. Now batting for your Wolverines, center fielder Landon Vetter. Oops, no, he's on second. Got to keep my scorebook correct here. Not that it matters for anything but me. Ball gets away from the catcher, Elvis. Gallagher's just going to stay over there at third, or at second. Doesn't go for third. Wilson, the pitcher, on the mound for the Panthers in his 6th inning of work. Wolverines now lead 3-1. That pitch inside. 3 straight balls. Pitch, that's going to be strike one. 3-1 now to Vetter. Held up, was not going to swing at that 3-0 pitch. Grounder, it gets past the second baseman. A base hit for Vetter, but the runner will go. Gallagher tagged out on the run. Kind of a late start. Ball was already there. Elvis says, I got you. And yes, indeed, he did. And it looks like, I think we got a new pitcher coming in for Sierra. Is that right? I think so. Now on the mound for Sierra College, number 5, Anthony Martinez. Cam Staten does not return for the 7th as Anthony Martinez takes the mound. And it looks like they're giving him some new digs as they're throwing down some dry soil, some sand out there, trying to stop the slipping. Pitcher's having a difficult time staying up there. Raking that in, make sure it works. It's definitely wet. And you can see Martinez kind of slips right there. And okay, let's try it again. Throw a little bit more dirt down there. Now, this is the 7th inning. We'll see if they're going to do anything. I mean, the rain is kind of stopping. It's slowing down. I couldn't imagine them calling it right now, but we'll see. Leading off the 7th for the Panthers, number 37, third baseman Jackson Norton. So, 7th inning underway. Pitch gets away from Redding. Comes in a little low, ball 1. Says, hey, can I get another one? That one was kind of wet. Didn't like it. I'm assuming that's what he said. My lip reading, not too good. That one catches a strike zone, 1-1. That works. 1-2. Norton be followed by the catcher, Cal Elvis, then Dom Agrea. 6, 7, 8 in the order for the Panthers. Checks up, still makes contact with the bat, so that's foul. Down to third baseline, foul. Norton will come back. He's had plenty of experience down that third baseline as the third baseman, of course. Hold on. Ball bouncing around. And Gallagher, the third baseman for the Wolverines, says, hey, got a second ball on the field to play. Don't need that. Swing, fouls back up and over the net. Again, top of the 7th inning. Wolverines leading this one 3-1. That one swung on once again up and over the net. He is making contact. First 2 plate appearances today, both strikeouts for Norton. And he is looking for the 1-2 pitch now. Didn't chase that. 2-2. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack and hot coffee because it's cold. It's windy and rainy, and these guys are still going at it here in the 7th inning. No outs. We're not to the stretch yet, folks. It's going to be a ball, and so Norton will reach first time today off the walk. Now batting for the Panthers, number 7, catcher Cal Elvis. Gets away, and Norton takes advantage of it. So runner at second now. Coach comes out and has a little talk with Martinez. One-0 pitch just misses that inside edge of the plate. I thought that was going to be it. Did not give it to him. So 2-0 the count. Sends that one skyward, and that one's going to be fouled just over the fence going down the first baseline. That'll be in the soccer field. Yes, indeed. Out of Vacaville. So must be the brother of Cole Elvis. Remember him? Got drafted, went into, I believe he's still in the minor league system. Saw him in Summer League playing for Healdsburg Prune Packers. Here's the 2-2 count. Oh! Just kind of fell over, stopped a little bit late. Strange looking balk. Okay. So pass ball now to balk, and Norton over on third base. Gets outside. Full count now to the catcher, Elvis. Ball gets outside, away, bounces off of Redding's foot. And so there will be a walk, and then the run scored. Now batting, number 2, designated hitter Dom Agrea. So the second walk in a row, but as the ball gets away. One run up on the board. One hopper to the shortstop. Throw in time to second. Boom. 1 and 2 double play. Now batting number 27, shortstop Brendan Murphy. 6-4-3 double play. Clears the bases out. And Sac City still trails 2-3 behind the Wolverines, who put up a 2 in the bottom of the last inning. Only crooked number of the game thus far. On the inside edge, strike 2. Swings, fouls that one off to the left-hand side. And strike. That will end it. And here we are already in the middle of the 7th. So you know what that means. It's time to stand up and stretch out your umbrellas. So count it off. A 1 and a 2. Take me out to the ball game. Take you to the number 5 coming in. I don't care if they ever get back. Root for the Wolverines. If they don't win, it's a shame. Because it's 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're at the old ball game. Now on the mound for the Panthers, number 5, Nick Sawyer. Nick Sawyer, 5'9", 182, right-handed pitcher from Columbus, Ohio. Steps on to the wet and soggy mound as we see another nice little downpour out there. Definitely soggy. He's from Columbus, Ohio. He knows a little bit about weather conditions. It's probably like, come on, this ain't bad. Give me a break. All right. Leading off the bottom of the 7th for your Wolverines, number 15, first baseman Cody Ferrante. And so the first pitch from Sawyer swung at by Ferrante, and that'll be foul. Wilson pitching the first 6. As with Sierra Staten. Staten replaced by Martinez, and now Sawyer in for the starter Wilson. The Panthers, that pitch inside, 2-1. Looks at it. 3-1. Wolverines leading 3-2 here in the bottom of the 7th inning, if you're just joining us. Pretty tight one all the way through the 6th, or actually the 5th inning. It was tied up 1-1. And in the 6th, Wolverines put up a 2. Sac City came back, put up 1 in the top of this one to close the gap. But Wolverines still hold the lead as Ferrante takes first. Now batting for Sierra College, number 1, second baseman Brady Brunello. Showing the bunt, but pulls it back in time. It's going to be ball 1. Obviously, the ground being very wet. Grass looks a little long. After standing up with all this water, it's definitely a fun day to bunt. Two and 0 the count to Ranello. The Roseville Tiger. In the 25 games he's played, he's started all 25, which also represents how many games the Wolverines have played. Coming into today's game with a 17-8 record. Ranello's been in every single one of them. 299 batting average on the season so far. That one high as it just misses the helmet, and he's going to take first base. Couple gifts there, and the coach is going to come out and have a little talk with his starting pitcher, or his relief pitcher, not starting pitcher. Oh, man. Now batting for the Wolverines, catcher Jake Redding. Redding showing bunt, punts it down the third base line. Did he ever actually signal foul? All right, well. It looked like he caught it, or he picked it up off the line, didn't it? I don't know. Just to me. I mean, did it just get over? Okay. I never really saw it get over the line. You're going to pick it up. Thank you for the gift, bud. Throw back to second. It is not going to be in time, but it was close. On 1 count to Redding. Did lay down a nice little bunt to the third base line, and he says, you know what, I'm going to do it again. Pulls it back. It's going to be in time, 1-1. Drops the bunt down, throw made. He says it's in time, gets him at third. So he will reach on a fielder's choice. Now batting for your Wolverines, left fielder Andrew Wazelchuk. Swings, fouls that one back to the net. 1-1. Again, runners at first and second for the Wolverines and 1 out. Nice pitch. 1-2 now to Wasilchuk. Owen Faith on deck. Pitch way outside. Wasilchuk does not chase it. Swing goes foul right in front of the Panthers dugout. Come back, try it again. Runner goes, and he is caught at third. So caught stealing. That's 2 down. Nice throw from Elvis. Even with the right-handed batter, Wasilchuk in the way. No problem getting up and around. Throw was right on target. And umpire says that's strike 3. And so leaving 1 on, we're going to go to the 8th inning now. Wolverines still in the lead, 3-2. Leading off the 8th inning for the Panthers, number 9, second baseman, Cy Carpenter. Little 3-hopper to the shortstop, and the throw offline. Carpenter decides to stay. Saw Cord kind of trying to grip the ball. It took him a couple of shots and then ended up making the throw, but went offline. Carpenter did not run. Now batting, number 4, first baseman, Levi Sotomayor. E6.
Yeah.
And Sotomayor decides to join in the bunting fun, but goes foul. Nice pitch, strike two. One for two today with a walk. And that'll be a strikeout. Now batting, number 10, center fielder Jackson Blakely. Ball one to Blakely, the center fielder today for the Panthers. Pitch outside, 2-0. There's a strike, 3-1 now to Blakely. One out, runner at first. Martinez deals outside. That's going to be a walk. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a walk to the mound. May have another pitcher coming in. Let's take a look. And yes, indeed, I think Martinez's day is done. Looks like he is going to be replaced by number 10, Dylan Schmidt. Now on the mound for your Wolverines, number 10, Dylan Schmidt. So Dylan Schmidt warming up, Roseville Tiger. Here in the 8th. All right, solo with 3 strikeouts so far. Coming up to bat. Just because he has 3 strikeouts in a row, he was still the leading batter by base average. Take a look at his batting average, 486 coming into today's game. And obviously, he's got the big physical frame. Don't want to mess with it. Schmidt. Little different delivery than everybody else. You can see that ball coming off the side. Again, Sierra won the game one of the three-game series this week down at Sac City, 8-6 in extra innings. Game two in the series on the line right now. Sierra wins it. They can win the series. Sac City pulls it out. They would put the series into a tie and go to game three tomorrow down at Sac City. Now batting number 20, Caden Isola. Dylan Schmidt versus Caden Isola. First pitch, catches that outside corner, strike one. Grounder, a little too hop to the shortstop, makes the throw in time to second. It is, yes, he says in time. Double play. 6-4-3, and that is, I hear a lot of chirping, a lot of yelling coming out of the Wolverine dugout as they are cheering on. Fantastic play. As we go to the bottom of the eighth, Wolverines lead 3-2. Leading off the eighth for your Wolverines, number 7, right fielder Owen Faith. First pitch to Faith going to be ball one. He's going to be followed by Kimo Walensky, who steps into the DH role. Aiden Colbeck would come in to pinch run for the Wolverines, replacing Devin Carter at second base. Colbeck will not get the bat as he will sit, and Walensky will step in, who has seen his fair share of DH duties for Sierra College this year. Pitch outside, 2-2. This is outside, and he's going to get a free first base on balls. Pinch hitting for oh, wait. No, that's not chemo. That is Colbeck. I'm sorry about that. I thought it was a 3 or an 8. That is. Now batting for your Wolverines, Aiden Colbeck. Well, shows you how much I know. Boy, I looked. I could have swore I saw the 8. It was the 3. Lays down the bunt. Sacrifices himself in order to get the runner into scoring position. So he is down, and we're going to have now batting for Sierra College, third baseman Colin Gallagher. Sorry about that, Tony. I really thought that was Walensky coming up. I could have swore it was 8. Did it?
I think that's what
Am I?
I saw the 8 too.
Okay, you saw it too. Well, maybe I wasn't imagining. Tony, the scorekeeper here, he was saying I could have swore that was chemo too. I don't even look, like at the faces and stuff. I can't see faces, especially when they got a batting helmet on. I'm looking at jersey numbers, and it looked like an 8. Of course, then again, a 3 kind of looks like an 8. Physically, Walensky's bigger than Colbeck. I really thought it was him. I don't know. The mystery, folks. We don't know. Walensky, Colbeck, we're not really sure. We know Colbeck got to hit, and, well, that's all that really matters. Next pitch, outside, 1-2 now to the third baseman, Colin Gallagher, who did get a hit in his last at-bat, would score a run. EJ Cord's on deck. Grounder to the shortstop, looks and makes the throw in time to first. Faith will not move. Now batting for Sierra College, shortstop EJ Cord. First pitch catches that outer edge for the strike. Next pitch, a little further out and does not catch. 1-1. See that ball just breaks a little bit. That one just missed outside completely. 2-1. Goes to the opposite edge of the plate, but it is a ball as it misses inside. See the American flag blowing right to left, just standing up next to the Sierra College scoreboard in left field. Wind still blowing hard. That one's going to catch the corner. Strike 2. Full count. Windy, rainy day. Pitch misses inside, and EJ Cord's going to head for first with a walk. Now batting for your Wolverines, center fielder Landon Vetter. And it looks like going to have a talk on the mound. Sac City coach heads out, says, hey, it's been good, but may need to replace. So it looks like we're going to have a new arm coming out. And indeed, there is. Try and get that number for you in just a second. Is that 11? I think so, 11. Now on the mound for the Panthers, number 11, Kyle Seal. Sao? Boy, if you could help me with the pronunciation, if you're listening at home, folks, if you know Kyle's last name. SEO, 6 foot 190 out of Endricum High in Sacramento. Coach Gant coming in, soccer coach walking inside, just enjoying the baseball press box today. Ordinarily, when it's raining and nasty, he's out there coaching the Sierra soccer team in the playoffs, in wintertime. And he's out there in the rain and the wind, and I get to sit up in the box and enjoy while you're out there freezing. It is. It's awesome. And we have the windows, unlike those roll down. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, I was getting a squeegee for you when we were coming down.
I got one. I went and bought a squeegee. I got one over here. I couldn't see, the first couple games of the season. It was just nasty. I made a run. Walmart. Yeah, it seems like the second round of the playoffs, every, fall soccer season, we just get this nasty weather and it's raining and windy. Well, pretty much like it is today, except the girls are out there, they're running and just doing amazing things like they do. And now batting for your Wolverines, center fielder Landon Vetter. So Vetter steps up to the plate, has to adjust his gloves here. Runners at first and second for the Wolverines here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Sierra leads 3-2. And Kyle Seal, S-E-O, how do you pronounce that? So, well, not sure, but Kyle just got strike one on Vetter. Pitch falls outside, evens it up 1-1. Looks back, checks seconds. Nope. Delivers the pitch and Vetter swings. One and two now to Landon Vetter. Cody Ferranti, the first baseman, on deck for Sierra. You would like to get an at-bat here. Runner in scoring position. Gets outside. 2-2 now to Vetter. Owen Fate, the lead runner at second for Sierra. Swing. Oh, it hits the runner. And that is going to be interference and the third out. Oh, man, it was a beautiful hit. It was going to get through. I mean, neither the second or first baseman were going to be able to get to that ball. Hey, what are you going to do? All right, come back to the ninth inning. Wolverines lead this one 3-2. Leading off top of the ninth for the Panthers, number 3, right fielder Tyson Mayberry. So it's going to be Mayberry, Jackson Norton, and Cal Elvis, 5, 6, and 7 in the order for the Panthers. Pitch too far inside, and Schmidt will hit by pitch. Now batting number 37, Jackson Norton. Well, that was Mayberry's first time on base today. Struck out twice, flew out to left. Now reaches on a hit by pitch. Norton shows the bunt, pulls it back. It's still going to be strike one. He walked in his last appearance. He had 2 strikeouts earlier in the day. That one will go foul. 0-2 now to the third baseman for the Panthers. .6'1", 200 pounds out of Indercombe High. I would have actually took him for bigger than that. I mean, he got a pretty physical appearance. Ball just gets away, sending it way outside. No way Redding was going to get to that. And so now Panthers have a runner in scoring position to tie this up here in the top of the ninth inning. Reaches for that. Does make contact as he sends it back foul, so it will not be the strikeout. 1-2. And fouls that one back to the right. Norton determined to swing. Count remains 1-2. And runner comes in. Oh, okay. We're going to have a pinch runner. I was thinking he was trying to take second or trying to take third, and instead we're going to have a pinch runner. Pinch running for the Panthers, number 21, Joel Magellan. So McGowan now the pinch runner. And there's strike 3 right down the middle. Third strikeout of the day for Norton. Now batting number 7, catcher Cal Elvis. And so Elvis has 1 strikeout, 1 walk, and popped it up to second. Looks at strike 1 from Schmidt. Oh, and 1. Schmidt looks back, throws to second, and Schmidt, who had kind of did a little twist and dance around, he was doing a twister pose as he was kind of like leaning back and touching the base with his hand as he was leaning back on it. Second base twister. You've seen that before. Swings, sends that one into left field. Wazelchuk on the run, makes the grab. The throw is in. The runner will stay at second. And Panthers are down to their final out. Pinch hitting for Sac City, number 43, Jackson Mentink. Mentink? Something like that. Number 43. Jackson Mentink, catcher by trade, 5'11", 200, out of Auburn, Washington. Catches the inside edge of the plate. And again, 5'11", 200. He looks bigger than that. I mean, he looks more physical than that. Usually, it's the other way around. Guys inflate the numbers on the stat sheet. He's legit. All that plus maybe. 1-1 the count. 2 outs. Schmidt. Grounder to the second baseman to throw in time. And that's the ball game and the series. And that is the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, by a final score of 3-2, your Wolverines take this game and the series. Congratulations to our winning pitcher, Cam Staten, on a great performance today, giving up 2 hits and 10 strikeouts on the day. Loss goes to Brady Wilson. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Game 3 of the series will return to Sac City tomorrow. Be sure to follow Sac City social media for any updates on game and game time, perhaps due to weather. We appreciate your attendance here at Sac State today and your support of the Sierra College Wolverines and any of those fans who may have made the trip over from Sac City to support their Panthers. We will see you back here next week for the next series as Folsom Lake comes to town for the next series. Tuesday will be Game 1 as your Wolverines take on the Folsom Lake Falcons. Game 2 will be in Folsom, and then Game 3 on Friday of next week against Folsom. So Tuesday and Friday next week, we will see you then. Again, thank you for your support of Northern California Junior College baseball, and we will see you then. Wolverines win 3-2.